Good evening, children. I hope everyone are doing fine. Let us continue with the chapter 3, that is atoms and molecules. So today we will be studying about molecules and we will solve few problems based on the topic. Okay, so let's begin with the class. Coming to the first slide. So we know that children, all the matter, it might be a solid, liquid or gas, every matter or every element or every compound is made up of very tiny particles that is said to be atoms. So you know what is an atom, right? Atoms are the basic unit of the matter. And we know all matter is made up of tiny atoms, right? And atoms that cannot exist independently. Okay, so they are not independently going to exist. Okay, so they always combine with each other. So atoms yavattu alone alla. Okay, they won't uh, independently exist. They always want someone to get a company with. I mean to say, the atoms always combine with each other to form different types of matter. We have seen different types of matter in our primary classes, right? So here atoms doesn't exist independently. They always combines with each other to form different types of matter. So, what is molecules, children? So, the atoms combine chemically to form a molecule. Okay, so each and every atom they are going to combine chemically to form a molecules. So, molecules, how can you define molecules? Molecules are nothing but group of atoms that is combining chemically. Okay. So what is molecule of elements and molecules of compounds? So there is a difference between elements as well as compounds, right? So atoms of same element. Okay, for example, hydrogen. So hydrogen has two atoms. So this hydrogen atoms they combine together to form a element. We call hydrogen as a element. We don't call it as an atom because it is made up of two atoms. So this is represented as H2. That is said to be molecules of elements. Atoms of same elements. H means only H. That is same elements. 2H. Right? So H is 2. That is combining together. Two atoms of H is combining together to form an element that we call it as hydrogen. Same way for oxygen, that is O2, right? Two atoms of oxygen combine together to form a molecule of element that is oxygen, O2. So how many atoms are there in oxygen? It is 2. So what is molecules of compounds? It is quite opposite to molecules of elements. Atoms of different element. So in elements we saw same atoms, but here in compounds it is different elements. They combine together to form a molecules of compounds. Example HNO3. Here you can see three elements, that is hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen, right? So different types of elements they combine together to form a molecules of compounds. And water, right? H2O. Here hydrogen as well as oxygen, two different elements that is combining together. Okay, and atoms will be also different, right? So what are the molecules of elements? For example, hydrogen. So what is the atomicity of hydrogen? How many atoms combine together to form hydrogen? That is 2. So we write it as H2. And what do you mean by atomicity? So the number of atoms that is going to constitute the molecules of an element, that is said to be atomicity. So what is the atomicity of oxygen? That is 2. Two atoms, two same atoms that is combining together to form a element that is oxygen. Next we have studied about ozone. How do you represent ozone? That is 3. Because the atoms constitute to form ozone is 3 atoms of oxygen. Okay, totally it is 3. For example, phosphorus. It is P4 because 4 atoms are present in phosphorus. 4 similar atoms combine together to form element phosphorus. And what about sulfur? It is S8. Okay, so how many atoms are there? What is the atomicity of sulfur now? It is 8. So elements like argon, helium, krypton, it is very unreactive. It doesn't react at all. Okay, so that is why these atoms do not react with each other. Their atoms do not react with each other. That is why their molecules have single atoms present in them. So atomicity of argon is only 1, helium is also only 1, and krypton is also only 1. Argon, we write it as Ar, A should be capital, helium it is He, and krypton is Kr. So there you see there is no numbers below the element, right? Like how we saw H2O2, S8, P4, right? So they don't have any numbers. So it is 1. So the atomicity of these elements will be 1 because they are unreactive. Okay. Coming to molecules of elements, so in your previous classes you have studied few metals, right? You are going to study more about metals and non-metals in 10th standard also, right? So there are few elements I have given examples like sodium, potassium, magnesium. So these also have atomicity 1. So Na, K, Mg, they don't have any more than one atomicity. Okay, so Na is 1, K is 1, Mg is 1. Okay. So this is about molecules, children. I hope you people have understood the concept. So I'll take up one more video to solve few problems related to this topic. We shall see into that, that video. Okay. See you all.